First joint naval exercise by Israel and Gulf states signals Iran worries. Iran, which recently announced its own naval exercises east of the Strait of Hormuz, strongly resents the presence of U.S. and other Western navies in the Gulf region. During the time of the Shah, Iran was the dominant local naval force in the area. Since the Islamic Revolution in 1979, it has frequently called on Gulf Arab states to expel U.S. forces, telling them that Iran is the natural partner for taking care of Gulf security. Their suggestions have fallen on deaf ears, as all 6 Gulf Arab states continue to host U.S. military facilities. The Saudis, Bahrainis and Emiratis, in particular, remain deeply suspicious of Iran and its Islamic Revolution Guard Corps, IRGC. They have watched with alarm as Iran has successfully defied international sanctions to build up a network of powerful proxy militias across the Middle East. Iran has also built up a formidable arsenal of ballistic missiles capable of striking anywhere in the Gulf, while the IRGC's navy has expanded rapidly its fleet of fast torpedo and mine-laying boats. Israel shares Gulf Arab concerns about Iran and is becoming increasingly worried by its nuclear program, after first the US and then Iran abandoned the commitment set out in the 2015 nuclear deal, the so-called Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA. Israel suspects Iran of working towards building a nuclear warhead, which Iran denies. Israel and Iran have also been engaged in an undeclared and low-level maritime conflict that has seen mysterious attacks on ships at sea, as far apart as the Red Sea and the Gulf of Oman. In July, an explosive drone attack blamed on Iran killed a British security guard and a Romanian crew member on an Israeli-linked tanker off the coast of Oman. Iran denied involvement. In the dark hours before dawn, a barrage of precisely targeted drones and missiles slammed into Saudi Arabia's vital oil processing installations at Abqaiq and Kuris, temporarily knocking out half the kingdom's output in a single attack. Yemen's Houthi rebels claimed to be behind it, but the missiles were launched from the north, and later investigations concluded they had been fired by an Iranian proxy militia across the border in southern Iraq.